The best of the Morning X on 99X. Barnes, Leslie, and Jimmy. The original 99X.
I have a question. And I know I'm not the only guy who feels this way. I may be one of the only guys who will admit he feels this way. Because in private, talking to some other guys, they had the same opinion. And my question is, here's the setting. Good friend, college friend, up on the top level of friends.
Top level.
Yeah, up one who you interact with a lot, you see a lot, do a lot of things, always have, always will. Invited to be in his wedding, or I guess asked to be in his wedding.
Big honor.
How do you politely decline to be a part of the play, but you still want to go to the play? You just don't want to be in the play. You don't want a starring role. You just want to be in the audience and have a good time and be merry and have fun, but you don't, however, want to be up in the...
You don't want to be in the wedding.
Matching suit.
Why?
Why don't you want to be in the wedding?
Personally, I just don't enjoy that task.
Why?
I just don't. I can't tell you why. I would rather... I'll be there, and I really want to be there. There are some weddings I really want to be at. The people that I know real well, yes.
Well,
I want to be at the wedding.
I think I know why.
Why?
Because you got to do all the crap before the wedding.
Yeah, you got to sit there for pictures.
You got to go to the reception. You got to go to the rehearsal dinner.
Right. I will agree. It's a lot more work. But
and not everyone feels that way, okay? And there are guys who maybe get off on being in the wedding. I would not have been offended if people that I asked to be in mine would have said, you know what, I really don't want to. I wouldn't. All right, cool. I mean, I got no problem.
Well, I don't really enjoy going to most weddings, as you don't.
Now, I like some of them. I mean, if I know the people
most,
really well, it's a different story.
Right. I said most, no. Close friends, different story. I've been in about a half a dozen weddings, and I can honestly say I was incredibly honored each time, and I thought it was really cool to be like in part of the wedding.
Have you ever been in a wedding before, Barnes?
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
I thought it was really cool.
I just would rather be there and be a part of the festivities, but not be in the show.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
What is the level of friendship? Because I think it has to do with
what you just said.
No, I mean, but you said, it's a good friend. Is it like a best friend?
Yeah. Top level of friends.
I mean, one of.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really
I would
have
think
a best friend
no,
one.
But is it up there like with the Travises?
So I'm saying if it's like best friend, I would think you would want to, but if it's just like an acquaintance friend.
No, it's not an acquaintance. Why would an acquaintance ask you? That's a whole different topic.
Why would an acquaintance even ask him to the wedding?
To be at the wedding. You guys
so it's
hang?
a best friend.
Yeah, we hang. He doesn't live here.
Oh,
he
he's
lives
not
in
local.
another city. No.
Okay.
You can't. You can say.
How can you?
Well, here's how.
Is there a way?
Yeah, there's a way. You say, you come up with some reason why you can't be at the wedding, and then you don't go to the wedding, and you make it really damn good, like, you're having surgery or something. But to ask if you can go to the wedding but not be in it,
that's an insult.
Is an insult.
See, I wouldn't take it as an insult.
But everybody else on the planet would.
You wouldn't, but most people would.
Yeah.
It's one less thing to deal with.
You know what? I don't know.
You know what? You ask some people to be in your wedding because you feel like you have to. There are people that you ask.
That's true.
In your group of whatever, whether
like
it's 3
obligated.
or 8, whether either A, they asked you to be in theirs, okay, there's an automatic bid. Whether it's whatever the reason, there are those people that are in the percentage that you must ask.
But
so what if those people had the same opinion, like, ooh, I hope he doesn't ask because I'd really rather just go and have fun and... It's not that that's not fun, but I'd rather just go and be in the show.
But Barnes, I mean,
the show.
You're one of the people whose weddings I was in. I was incredibly honored.
Had you not gone, I would not have been offended in the least.
But if one of your old friends who you've known for decades from college,
that's what I'm trying to say.
If it was one of those guys who you don't get to see very often, and you had asked, would you be in my wedding, and they said, I would rather not, I can't believe you wouldn't have taken that as a slap in the face.
I really wouldn't. I'm being completely honest with you.
Here's the deal. Sure, there's a slight chance that you may not offend this guy if you tell them that. But I'll tell you who you will forever lose favor with is his wife.
Yeah, see, that's it.
She will hate you forever.
That's just...
Right. He might understand because he knows you. She ain't going to.
No way.
Oh, we got a comment on line 1.
There is just no way
I just don't
around
understand why you would not.
Barnes,
Yeah.
this is the way it works, man. We all have to do something in life that we really don't like.
And I do plenty of those things.
But
I come to work every day.
Really happy. Work doesn't quite count.
I mean, this
when
can
it comes
kind
down
of
to being
fall
with somebody
under...
in college, though. I mean, if it's a good friend.
I mean, you know what? It's just,
Every time I've been in a wedding, I've had a great time. I have.
Yeah, but Rich, you're easier to turn on the ass kiss key. You can turn that on a little
You don't have
better.
to ass kiss.
Yeah, you do. It's
That's
2
got
days of
nothing
that.
to do
It's a
with
friend, though.
There's a lot of that going on.
It's a friend. You don't want to share that memory with them?
That's about friending bonding.
But what's wrong with being there and sharing that memory?
Because it's the biggest day of your friend's life.
Who came up with that idea anyway to have all these people up there with you? It should just be the husband and wife.
It's the biggest day of your friend's life, and on the biggest day of your friend's life, one of his best friends can't go a little out of his way.
It's not about going out of the way. I guess I just
Sure it is. It's exactly what it is.
But I'm going to be there anyway.
Jimmy, tell him it's all about
It's that.
sacrifice,
It's
right?
okay. Dude. I mean, I don't know. How to tell you.
I'm just asking the question.
Do you not like being stared at in front of a crowd, or
He doesn't want to deal with all the stuff you have
You
to
don't
do.
want
Yeah.
to be put out.
But you wouldn't suck it up for a friend.
No, I'm not saying. I didn't say that I was going to say no. I'm asking if there is a way to. I knew the answer going in.
No.
I knew the answer was no. I'm just discussing.
That's very easy. Then it's a very easy answer, right? Oh, here's an idea. Okay,
Thanks for
here's a
calling,
way.
dude.
Okay, here's a way you can do it.
How?
This is it.
I'm all ears. Well, because it's
you
out of
te-
town. I mean, you're like, ooh, I got.
Beyond
Yeah.
that, no. This way you can have your cake and eat it too.
I'm all ears.
You tell him you're going to do it. And then a week and a half before the wedding, when there's still plenty of time to get a replacement, you tell him that you broke your leg and you can't stand up.
Yeah, that'll work.
And you show up to the wedding with a big,
cast.
some type of, like a brace of some big, huge. Like a
That's ridiculous.
Wait a minute, too elaborate. I'm trying to.
That's ridiculous.
There is no easy way out
What
of it.
takes more effort? Just standing up for an hour in front of there, maybe the night before, go to the reception, or putting this freaking elaborate cast on your
Okay, then
leg?
you know what? Then there's no. I'm just saying that may be, aside from something elaborate, there
Kenneth
is no
wants to
way
chime
out.
You won't believe where this is headed. More after a quick break. This story isn't over. You're on the best of the Morning X on 99X.